Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today we are going to be talking about sustainability in clothing and fashion. So I do actually want to make this a series of videos about all the ways that you can help to make your life that little bit more sustainable. Basically, so you're helping out the environment little bits at a time just to make it a little better. Or we're all doing our part to the best we can, essentially. Let's get into it. I just want to start by talking about fast fashion and what fast fashion is. So if you don't know what it is, it's basically producing monumentous amounts of clothing at low prices based on the consumeristic view of like society has about copying like the catwalk and high-end fashion, and eventually soon people will move on from those trends and they'll be in the new it phase and they'll stop wearing their old clothes or throw them out, which is not great. Then they have all this waste, especially if they don't sell. In a lot of cases, however, this can be helped by selling your clothing on places like Facebook Marketplace, Etsy, Depop, etc. Or alternatively, you can donate them to thrift stores or give them to your younger siblings or cousins or anyone who would wear the clothes. But it is really good to know. I actually volunteered at a thrift store once. They will throw out anything that is garbage. If you won't wear it because it's disgusting, like has holes in it or is peeling or anything, then not gonna sell it. There are other ways that you can get rid of your clothing apart from donating it. Brands like Reformation, Levi's, Madewell, and many more will take old clothing back and they will recycle them to make new ones. Or alternatively, you can use them at home. If you have like old clothing that's really dead or it won't sell or whatever, you can cut it up or turn it into a rag. My high school had like little bits of cut up t-shirts and stuff in their DT department that we would use for stain, like applying stain or methylated spirits or any of that kind of stuff. And you can use it too at home if you do that kind of stuff, or cleaning. Just I keep an old t-shirt in my car in case, you know, need to check the oil or move around the engine or whatever. I don't know. I'm not a mechanic. Which is also a great way to reuse t-shirts that no one is going to want or anything. But you can do that with towels as well, which I believe a lot of people do, but you can do it with t-shirts. So that's where you can get rid of your clothing that you're no longer wearing, but where should you buy them? Obviously, just like you can donate to thrift stores, you can buy from thrift stores too. Not only are they way cheaper, usually, you know, if you go into somewhere like Lifeline or Salvos, whatever, you're helping out a charity. And the whole point is you're also helping out the environment by reusing clothing that would have just gone to landfill. So not only are you helping a charity environment, you're also helping your bank account. If you guys still aren't sold on the whole thrift store idea, I am going to show you a bunch of clothes that I have bought from thrift stores and the price that I paid for them. Cue montage. While that montage is happening, I am going to talk about this top, which I also got from a thrift store, but it's too big for me, so it doesn't fit me. It's like an extra large. So I do want to just like bring in the seam, you know, make it a bit smaller, but I don't own a sewing machine and I also don't know how to use one, so I have to figure that out. But I think this was like, oh wait, actually there's a tag on it. It says $10. But I don't remember paying $10 for it. Because it also says not included in the sale, but I'm pretty sure I only paid $2.50 for it, so maybe it wasn't. But either way, pretty cool top. It's really nice and red, has a nice like button detailing, which is really cool. Actually, I was never really a fan of red until I met this guy and I was like, wow. So that's really cool. But it doesn't fit me, so I can't wear it in the montage. If you don't really want to go to a thrift store, you can also buy online. Just like you can sell your own clothes online, you can also buy. You can buy on the internet. You can buy from Etsy, Depop, Facebook Marketplace, you know, any of those kind of places. I was actually looking for a jacket, kind of a certain type of jacket, But this jacket, it's a 70s jacket. It's made of suede, and I was kind of really looking for it, and I actually found this on Etsy for $50, and it was $20 to ship. But I think that shopping online is really good if you're looking for a specific item, because just like I was looking for this jacket, if you're looking for a specific item that you really want to wear, sometimes going through a thrift store isn't as good. Obviously, if you're looking just like a random costume that you want, obviously a thrift store's fine, but if you're looking for a specific item for your wardrobe, online might be a little better. If you want to go down the thrift store kind of road, I would recommend shopping online. And obviously, the other place you can buy sustainable fashion is sustainable brands. So the first brand that I want to talk about is Reformation. Their mission is to make their clothes as sustainable as possible. Because if you didn't know, 2/3 of the sustainability impact of fashion happens in the raw material stage, before the clothes are even made. So they try to get 75% of their clothes to be either made out of natural fibers, plant-based, or recycled material. They're pretty cool. They also, this is one of the things I think I love about Reformation, is that their style is amazing. They have absolutely amazing clothing, but they can be more expensive. If you are looking for high-end fashion, but that's more sustainable, Reformation is your place to go. Another brand that I've been watching for way longer than I have been Reformation is Tropic Feel. They came up on my Instagram feed. They focus on improving every step of their supply chain to reduce negative footprints. They use like 5 to 7 recycled plastic bottles in every one of their jogger shoes they make. Tropic Feel is a travel brand, which is why I was really interested in them. Like, Reformation is expensive, they're also expensive, but they're not, their clothing's expensive, but not for what it is, but their shoes are normal priced, I'd say, for shoes. Like, they're not any more expensive than a normal pair of joggers would be. Yeah, so I was going to buy some, but didn't really work out how I planned. I still plan on buying them eventually, because they are really cool and they do use recycled bottles and good materials, and they are very determined on making their process more sustainable. My next brand that I'm going to be talking about is Levi's. So if you didn't know, Levi's are doing their best to be sustainable, especially with their new line, Well Thread. And they're actually now making their vests and jackets with recycled bottles, and they are also now using hemp for their clothing. So the one thing I also really love about Levi's is that they have a tailor shop. So you can take your Levi clothes and get them tailored. I'm assuming you send them in, I'm not really sure, but they have a tailor shop available for Levi clothes. Actually, it's a fun fact that wearing a piece of clothing just 9 months longer than you're originally going to can reduce its carbon footprint by 30%. And Levi's also has a secondhand store. So they also have a store where you can donate stuff to and buy from, which is cool. I do have a pair of Levi jeans. These are the best quality jeans I own. You can feel the difference between these and my other jeans from not denim stores, basically, is my point, but from other fashion brands. And like, they're such good quality. They are definitely the best quality jeans I own, hands down. No doubt about it. Best jeans I own. And the last thing is, you can also shop locally or small businesses. They usually tend to be more sustainable in the fact that they don't usually have massive factories, CO2 emissions, etc. They also don't usually make as many products. They don't mass produce products. They usually have a very limited stock and a very limited styles, and they'll only make those, and once they sell out, they sell out. Which is way more sustainable than making too much and then not selling, and, you know, all that kind of stuff. They also tend to be more focused on sustainability. Not all of them, but some of them are. And another thing which a lot of people don't think about is packaging. So small businesses tend to package to the size of what they're sending. Massive corporations like Amazon or even IKEA, I got something from, their packaging, when they're putting items in it, leaves so much space. Like, there's so much space in there. It's like, you don't need all that air. They just pack it with plastic. There's no need for that. You don't need that. So small businesses do tend to be more sustainable just in the way they operate. Even if their actual materials they use aren't, they tend to be more sustainable. So you might want to check out some small businesses. Alright, well, that's all I have for you guys today. Yeah, so I just want to say that I am not an expert in clothing. This is just what I know from my research and my experiences. These are not things that I'm telling you you have to do. These are things I'm telling you you can do if you want to be more sustainable. A lot of people don't know that you can donate things back to certain stores and they will take it and make it into new clothing, or that, you know, they don't think about this stuff. I'm not trying to tell you what to do. I'm just saying if you want to do it, you can. So just want to put that out there. You can do what you want, but if you want, you can be more sustainable by doing these things. Now, these are just a couple brands that I know of and that I love, which I know sounds a little weird when I haven't actually bought anything from them, but I've been following, apart from Levi's, but I have been following Tropic Feel and Reformation. Tropic Feel way longer. I've been following them for like a year or two, and they look really cool. So I'm really excited to buy stuff from them, and I have gotten, watched reviews and read some reviews, and they look all good. So I'm very excited to buy stuff from them. Same with Reformation. I haven't been following them for as long, but they're amazing. So, well, they look amazing anyways, and I love that they're sustainable. I hope you enjoyed. Again, if you didn't, maybe you shouldn't have watched this far. I hope you enjoyed the video. Like I said at the beginning, I do want to make this a series. Yeah, so I will do other stuff in the future. And yeah, alright. I'll see you next time. Bye.